Welcome to the Melanin Movement, where melanin magic meets meaningful discussions. Join our all-family cast as we dive into hot topics and important issues for the Black community. Now, last but not least, Kirk Franklin was on Cam Newton's podcast. And one of the things that Kirk Franklin said was that one of the catalysts for how we view women and how women are treated in society is the church's fault. And I was so like, you better go, Kirk. So he said that we vilify sexuality. And he went on to say that a lot of women would go to the family reunion and the mother or the church mother or somebody is just like, where's your husband? Where's your kids? If you're over a certain age. If you're 30 or over and you don't have a husband or you don't have children, you are not a woman. You know what I'm saying? And it's not the same for men. And the church has actually subjugated women. Because I guess they trying to take it to biblical times where the woman is not the lesser person, but the weaker. We're more emotional. You know, but I just feel that the church has done us a disservice. What, Chris?
I'm just listening.
Because you got the look on right now, the way with the two fingers.
Because I don't necessarily see that. Like, how does the church right
the
now?
The older generation. The older generation taught us how to be wise, but didn't teach the men how to be husbands.
Right.
It's preach.
Very true.
Collect your offering.
It's the elders.
Very true. Right.
I got my collection plate.
Pass it around, child. Pass it around.
Yeah, it's more the older generation.
No,
not it.
Get you the basket. No, but I remember being young and being told it's better to marry than to burn. Because
he talks about that too.
Yeah, because they were taught back then that that's what you did. You grew up and you found a man and then became a wife and had kids, because in their time that was a level of success.
Yeah, but level of
how they deemed success.
He wasn't shacking up, he wasn't fornicating.
Right.
You know, all of it. And it's like
got a husband and and had kids, and now see she's a good woman.
Right.
Yeah, and he also said that a lot of people got married when they were not supposed to, just because of that whole. Go ahead.
And then also it's just like
I was one of those.
And also a lot of people, also a lot of young women and men got married also because of the fact that, you know, we were taught, you know, sex before marriage is a sin, but we wasn't taught how to deal with the flesh during that time of feeling those flesh feelings and bodily functions and stuff like that. So it was just like, you know, I don't want to be labeled as, I don't want to be, you know, sat down, because back then you couldn't sing.
You got sat down. But most of the time it was only the women. It was the women and not the man. It wasn't the man.
The woman that got to sit down.
You could tell you could tell we got trauma. You could tell we got trauma from this.
Because you brought up a lot. I was like, wait. I was like, wait, I wasn't prepared.
But mind you, my shirt says property of God on it, huh? Come on. The church does
Yeah.
not leave me. Hello.
Listen, and
Anyway,
it doesn't leave us, but we look back at, because we all of us have been born, bred, and raised in the church. And when you look at how things were and how things are still in a lot of houses, because I know somebody that just got sat down not too long ago. But I digress.
But
But
again, that's
sorry, go
how
ahead.
they saw success. Back then, I believe it could be a part of, because we didn't really to them to own things and to run our own businesses. Those things didn't happen. So for us, it was, in the order to be seen as successful, was to find this man who, he had a good job, he put the kids through school, and you stayed home and went to prayer meeting, them to Bible meeting, went to Tuesday meeting,
Choir rehearsal,
and the choir rehearsal.
shut in.
Right.
got
So
in.
so because I think because their view of success was small, because I can attest to going to things and being asked, why don't I have kids? Why am I still single? And I'd be like, here we go.
They ask me that now. They still ask me that.
Right. Because I don't, then does that make me seem less successful? Not understanding what I may have had to deal with and to go through physically. But that is a topic for another show.
Yeah. Yeah. He said it is a prerequisite for identity and value that if you don't have a man or you don't have kids, that something about you is broken.
Can I play devil's advocate here?
Sure.
All right. Now, I don't agree with the view that success is solely predicated on getting a man or a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if we follow the train of thought of perhaps their view wasn't that you're successful based on a marriage or a relationship, but rather that success is birthed out of marriage and family. For example, in older times, power resided in the family.
True.
Mhm.
In monarchies
True.
and
Yes.
oligarchical societies, family was essentially the locus of power,
True.
right? And everything kind of bled from that. So if you didn't have children, you didn't have an heir to your throne,
Right.
right? So again, this conversation kind of gets changed depending on the culture. And I think the farther we've moved into modern times is the farther that we've moved away from the family unit. Because
But
successful
even
marriages or, relationships based in longevity really is a rarity right now. Because
Yeah.
everybody's pushing for individual gain. So
yeah,
much so that
even
relationships even become power struggles.
right.
So if we flip that on its head and say we're not necessarily basing, again, success on marriage, but the fact that success is probably more efficiently birthed from a family unit.
True.
Hence why the wealthy are remain what they remain, because they pass down their wealth to the next generation so that they don't have to start over once.
Yeah, and that would all be great if that was our testimony. But
But
because of America and their hatred of black and brown people, We weren't allowed to pass down anything. The generational wealth would have to stop with that person, and then the next generation would have to start from scratch with Black people.
But even
Even
if they didn't allow, culturally speaking, we really have as a people have moved away from that because we feel like we got to get it on our own.
but even
And it's
Charlemagne
because
just
of
said
that.
that
Sorry, go
though.
ahead.
No, even Charlemagne just said that. He said once he, got serious with his wife and got married and everything, his success took off
Mm-hmm.
because he had the partner.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been promoting that, like, like once you get someone, especially a good partner and everything, sky's the limit. Y'all can achieve anything if y'all really put your mind together.
And I agree. I
Totally
agree.
agree.
I
Totally
agree
agree.
with that. I agree with that. But because of the fact that statistically, the ratio between for women to men and how many women will actually get a man within their lifetime, because I know women that are my age that have yet to get married, and have yet to do anything regarding moving towards a family unit. And some of them are doing it because they want to, or because they're chasing their career, or some of them are just, I can't find anybody, that I feel is worthy. But if you can't find anyone because statistically they're either locked up, especially us with Black men, Black women that want Black men, they're either married, locked up, gay, down low, or just don't want Black women. And then you narrow it down to the Black men that want Black women. How many Black women are going to now get that Black man that's not putting their name on the orange juice?
Why they gotta put their name on the orange juice though?
So it's slim pickings. It's slim pickings for Black women. I'm not even gonna hold you.
It's slim pickings for Black men.
Every woman on earth wants a Black man, Chris. Every nationality on earth wants a Black man. No, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying because we've had this conversation. But what I'm saying is every nationality, you can be from Cambodia and you want to see what that Black man could do. But Black women, they don't be like people over in Yucatan ain't like, oh, I want a Black woman. Ain't nobody saying that. Ain't nobody be like, I want a Black woman. I'm saying one blonde hair, blue eyed, Molly, or somebody exotic, as Keisha says so eloquently. So I get what you mean, but it's hard. But the family structure being a source of power, I agree 10,000%. But there are so many layers to why that hasn't happened within this country and why things have diminished over time in this country. That's a whole nother show of why the Black family is decimated.
I would say family in general. I mean, the Black family is something separate in itself, but just the family unit in general really ain't, you know.
Well, other Black families, I wouldn't say our family. That's again, that's another show.
Yes.
Word.
So, do you have any takeaways for this conversation, ladies and gents?
I would say we all need each other. Let's stop with this divide of men versus women, Black men versus Black women. It's getting tired. We need each other. I can't do what he can do. He can't do without. So once we learn that and learn to operate always out of grace and love, then we should be we could be a better person. That's my takeaway. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to my TED Talk. Thank you for coming.
Lean on me, brother.
My song.
So I will say that yes, I believe this is what I believe about myself, that I am a strong, successful Black woman. However, I need my Black men. Because when my water bill was a little bit more expensive than usual, I called my Black men and I was like, hello. I said, yo, Broham. I said, Chris, like, why is my bill $100 more? Because
Girl, when she said she called her Black man, I was just like, who this Black man that I don't know about?
I got my brothers, I got my nephews. I called them because I was just like, why is my bill $100 more than it usually is? So I say that to say yes, even who I am, I still need them. So that Miss Independent, I'm not that. That's not me at all. Yeah, I need you. I need my Black.
That used to be me. That used to be me. Now I'm like, help
And
me.
I'm like, no, I will ask Chris. I will send Chris a text like, hey, so I was just at this and they told me this. What do you think? Just because he knows things that I don't. So that is my dumb takeaway. And vote on November 5th. I just said I need my Black man.
Yeah. Vice versa, we need our Black women.
Period.
Vice versa.
Right
yeah,
on.
we need to quit with all this battle of the sexes stuff, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, why we need each other.
It's so
It's unnecessary.
Ridiculous.
If you a man, go ahead and be a passenger princess this week and get your girl to drive you somewhere. Switch off. Every other weekend, somebody drive. Something. It's compromise. Where's the love?
I'm sorry. That's one thing I can't do. I gotta be a passenger princess. I don't drive.
It's all right. We working on that.
Okay, thank you.
We working on that. But yeah, enough with this battle of the sexes stuff, man. We gotta stop that.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you got is be a passenger princess for the weekend.
So start small. You gotta start small.
I drive my husband all the time. It's just like he go to the passenger seat.
He do go straight to the passenger.
And I be driving the pickup truck. Get in the truck. So I don't have a problem with that. Like even today, I realized it even more because we had went to breakfast this morning after we dropped Winky off to camp, and there was this older white couple behind us, and they were having the most intense conversation about somebody that she don't even know what she's doing, and she's 70 years old and she still ain't getting. I mean, they was having this knockdown, drag out conversation. Me and was just tickle pink. But while they were having that conversation, I was on my phone and he was on his phone. And then when they got up to leave, I was just like, yo, I said, they just taught me something that quick. Because they were present with one another. He was like, that's because they don't know how to use this technology.
You always gotta be
You always gotta be the douche, right? So I was just like, well, let's be present and let's just have a conversation, put our phone to the side and have, be present with one another. Because I noticed that even when I'm driving him, and I brought this up because even when I'm driving him, that's his time to be on the phone and be calling everybody in the world and doing whatever he has to do for work. And we don't have the time to actually be present and to pour into each other. And I think that supersedes anything, is just being present. Just like Chris said, we need our Black women and Black women need Black men. But you want to know what Black women need? We need our Black men. But we need a Black man that knows his way around a screwdriver. Let me tell you something.
You hear this right here?
he got his custodian keys.
That's my key ring.
He got his custodian keys around his belt buckle.
That's my key ring. All I'm missing is a Bluetooth.
That's an inside joke. Oh, but having a man that knows how to put up a painting, that knows how to fix a leak, that knows how to,
to answer your phone when you in Home Depot, and the entire week that work there has no idea of what you, because he don't. I need somebody at Home Depot that is retired. I mean, like, they gotta be 40 and up, because they know about stuff. I don't need you. If I ask you on where I should find something, I don't need you to go
I said she got triggered.
to the app. I don't need you to go to the app. I have a phone. I could use my own app. I need you working at Home Depot to know stuff I'm asking for. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
No,
well, I'm gonna make sure this one knows everything about Home Depot by the time I'm done.
Let me tell you something.
You gotta know everything about Home Depot.
I should not have to call my brother or my nephew when I am at Home Depot, because they know more than you who work there.
Well, I mean, this is what they do for a living.
I know, but still, you work at Home Depot. You don't work at Petco.
I don't know if they were not Petco.
You don't work at Petco.
Did somebody come up to you in Home Depot?
No, I asked for some help, and they had no idea what I was talking about, and they went to the app. I have my own app, so I got mad and was like, just never mind. And I called my brother.
Home Depot done descended into anarchy for that very reason. It's like you can't. There's no in between. It's either you get the really young dude who like looking nervous every time he walk by you because he don't want you to come over and ask him no questions,
or the girl.
Either that, or the really old Jamaican dude that don't want to be bothered, and you ask him what aisle screwdriver. I'm just like, I don't. It's like 5 aisles that way. Which one is it? Which bay? Like You got the Scully. He don't want to be bothered. He don't say nothing. He just point. Like, brother. All right. I guess I'm on my own.
I guess I'll find it.
I'll just walk these aisles.
Like, sorry to bother you.
Until my feet bleed. Looking.
I'm sorry to ask you questions at your job.
What's wrong with me?
Guess I'm a retard.
if COVID hasn't taught us anything, it taught us that a lot of people don't want to work.
Oh yeah.
Because it's hard to find people that actually want to work.
And work in that field of
in that, yes, exactly. Service
They are.
industry. The
Right.
service industry, especially the service industry. But having a man that can change your tire, put in your tire, that can, get your brakes done, that can do things for you to where you don't have to worry, especially with household stuff. That is like gold.
Oh my
That's
God.
gold. That is pure gold to a woman. You don't have to be a millionaire. You don't have to be a billionaire. But if you can fix these plastered wall and plaster these walls and put up my wallpaper, child, look how good that wallpaper look behind Chris. Child, it looked like the regular wall. That is gold. That is pure gold. And I don't care where the woman is from. That is something that every woman wants.
Mhm.
So,
More keys on the key ring, the better.
you got to have the pencil behind the ear. You got to make sure you know they know the pencil behind the ear, and they can mark stuff, hang portraits, fix the washing machine. Listen, Linda.
Hey, I'm going for the Bluetooth.
We like to hear the keys walking down the hall.
Yes, I need to know you're coming a mile
Coming.
away. It needs to sound like jingle bells every time you walk.
Just jingling, baby. Go ahead, baby.
You know?
It need to be a mystery whether I'm on the phone at all times.
Well, remember, relationships thrive on support and equality. Embrace your partner's success and celebrate each other's achievements.
Shauna, we
It's Chris' fault. Blame Chris.
I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you have it. Go ahead. Okay, navigating success in relationships isn't always easy, but understanding and open communication can make all the difference. Let us know your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more insightful videos. So, until next time, to the beautiful Melanin Movement cast. until next time, we got Chris, Eve, Shauna Dawn. I'm Kaya. Good night, everyone.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X. And make sure you go to our website and get our merch today.
Feeling overwhelmed, lost, unable to break free from negative thoughts? In a world filled with noise and negativity, discover the power of positive thinking. Introducing From Affirmation to Manifestation, a transformative 30-day guide that will change your life. Join thousands who have unlocked the secret to success and abundance. In this book, you'll learn how to rewire your brain for success, one affirmation at a time. Watch as your dreams manifest before your eyes. Start your journey today and rewrite your story with From Affirmation to Manifestation. Get your copy now and step into the future filled with possibilities. Visit these retailers where books are sold to order your copy today and begin your transformation journey.